Good morning, everybody. It is Meteorology HWF Forecast, guys, and welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your wonderful Sunday morning. And this is not gonna be an update on Western Isaiah or the flooding or anything on the eastern coast. Now we're gonna be focusing on the western coast. I've been trying to do this video for this whole week. Again, just have not had time, but we're going to be talking about multiple low pressure systems and to bring a ton of snow and flooding issues throughout the western United States. It's going to bring up to 5 to 7 feet of snowfall throughout areas out here into the Sierra Mountains, and can bring a foot of rain throughout many areas into the western coast. So we definitely have a ton to talk about. I'm actually not going to be showing the GFS in this video because, again, it's still reloading. This is like the only time I can post this type of video at this time, and then I'll have a video later this evening. And my shout out video for 2000 is going to come out at 4 o'clock Eastern time. So be sure, if you guys requested one, be sure to watch that video. Hopefully, I got everybody on the list. It was just a ton of people on the list, so it was really hard. But again, we're seeing blizzard conditions and very heavy rain throughout the western coast, and this is going to happen for the next. This is going to actually continue to happen for the next 2 weeks with multiple low pressure systems. Again, it's going to cause a lot of traveling issues, a lot of flooding, and even whiteout conditions. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. It really means a lot when you guys support my channel. We are almost at 2,025 subscribers. So be sure to subscribe, guys, if you're new. I do daily weather forecasts. Also, be sure to share the channel to any friends or family that you think really love or would really love my channel. Help my channel get closer to 3,000 and even 4,000 and 5,000. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright, so actually, if the GFS does load in time by the time I finish all of these tabs, I might show them because, again, I really am a bit pressed for time here. So I just thought maybe just the European will be fine since it is going to bring a 2 week span of all of this. So it's not like this one time will really mean something. But again, we are going to be looking at the National Weather Service here, and as you can tell, we have millions of people under some type of winter weather advisory. Winter weather alert. So far, we don't have anything for flash flood watches or flooding or anything. So that will really come in later on. But again, we're going to be seeing multiple snowstorms. I don't really think any will be named except one specific one that will actually leave the western United States. Again, most of the snowstorms in the winter do originate in the western United States and then make their way east. Again, we have a ton of people under windstorm warnings. That's what we're going to be seeing. These windstorm warnings and alerts will actually be here for a very long time. Without a doubt, they may switch on and off, but for some areas, but they're definitely going to be here for a very long time, as it will be a 2 week span, time span where we're going to be seeing these low pressures and come. So we do have winter storm warnings out here for northwestern Montana. We have northern Idaho and even central and even eastern Idaho near Yellowstone National Park and the border with Wyoming. And then just north of Boise, we do have, in central Idaho, we do have windstorm warnings. And then we do have windstorm warnings in effect as well throughout the Sierra Mountains here in Washington all the way down to Oregon again, for these same areas in the higher elevations. And then we'll have a lot more for winter weather advisories. That is for going to be for Billings, Montana. Not Billings, Montana. That's going to be for Bozeman, Montana. That's even going to be very close to Helena, much as north central Montana. You're going to have a couple for north central Idaho as well. You're going to have a lot of winter weather advisory out here into southeastern and eastern Oregon, as well with the Sierra Mountains here into northern California. And then we have windstorm warnings in effect for the far northern counties of Nevada. And we are also going to be seeing some windstorm watches near Yosemite National Park. And yeah, that's basically just a ton of areas. Again, when it comes to the western coast, we have just winter weather advisory, windstorm warnings, and windstorm watches all over the place. So again, here in the European model, we're going to be focusing on the snow and the rain. So again, this is by later today. We're going to be seeing our first really big wave of snow. We're going to be seeing a ton of snowfall throughout out here into the Sierra Mountains. Could be seeing blizzard conditions likely throughout all the way into central Washington and central Oregon. And we also are going to be seeing some very heavy rain throughout areas near Portland, Maine, Eugene, Seattle, even Yellowstone, even out there into the national park out there into Washington. Going to be seeing some snow showers out here into the Rockies. Again, it's going to be mainly a Sierra Mountain pattern, but we could have some snow coming in once in a while in the Rockies, especially the northern Rockies near Montana and Idaho. As we now get into Monday, this snow will become a lot more widespread. Going to bring very heavy snow out here into central Idaho. Going to bring some snow for Boise. Going to bring in some snow throughout northern Nevada. Going to bring in very actually blizzard conditions likely throughout Washington and Oregon. Going to continue to see this rain, but we could even see some snow coming to Seattle now. We could be seeing this snow reaching Seattle and also Olympia National Park. Again, guys, this snow will get awfully close to the coast, so we can be seeing some very rare coastal snow. Looks like we can be seeing some good amount of snowfall for Seattle for much of Monday. The snow will become a bit more widespread to the Rockies now, this first pattern, and then you see the second wave of low pressure system to be right off the western coast. Going to bring some snow for Salt Lake City areas out here into western Wyoming, and continue seeing some snow near Billings, Montana, and Helena, Montana. And then as we now get into the by Tuesday, we'll even continue seeing maybe some snow flurries throughout Seattle again. So this will definitely be a very rare. We'll even see some snow very close to Portland as well. So we can be seeing some very rare like snow for just close to the coast. We'll be seeing blizzard conditions likely throughout north central California. Again, this is the second wave. Going to bring snow for about 80% of Oregon, so definitely bring a lot of snow. And then by Wednesday on, we're going to be continuing to see this snow out here into the Rockies, out here in Salt Lake City, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and continue to see some snow flurries out here in areas out here in Oregon. We're going to continue to see this light rain throughout the coastal areas of California and Oregon. Again, maybe even seeing some more flurries into Portland. And then we have our third system. So again, we're going to have a little bit of snow coming out here to the Midwest. We'll have 2 or 3 snowstorms to move from the Midwest. And then we'll have another one by late this week. We'll have a big system that could be named. We're going to have complete blizzard conditions likely by Thursday of the 20th, or by the 16th. Going to be seeing very heavy snow throughout areas into Northern California. Then this rain really picks up for San Francisco. We could even see a snow flurry or two in San Francisco based on the European for the southern Bay Area. Going to continue to see this rain becoming a bit more widespread for Portland now. I guess it will get a little bit warmer again. We're going to be seeing this major Arctic blast, guys. It's going to bring single digits throughout many of the years. And then by the Friday, this is when we have this potential name storm that happened again. As you can tell, this is definitely going to be a name storm. As you can tell, going to bring very heavy snow throughout Boise, Idaho, Salt Lake City, much of Utah, Logan, much of western Colorado, and we're still going to continue to see these snow flurries and snow showers out here into the western coast. And look at the system. This is definitely going to be named most likely again by Saturday. It will bring in some very heavy snow, and then we're going to continue to see this very heavy rain and snow out here into the western coast. And then we'll have one more by Saturday again. It's even bringing some more snow out here into the big snowstorm for the mid-Atlantic and even the Northeast. We won't be really necessarily talking about much in this video. We're going to be focusing on the western pattern. But I promise you, I'll probably have a video on this potential snowstorm within the next 2 days. Again, going to bring some very heavy snow throughout the Rockies and Sierra Mountains. And this rain will get a lot heavier by Friday. And then by Sunday, this pattern somewhat does stop a little bit. Again, this is all the way from the 19th, and this is the 12th. So about a week or two, we'll have this pattern continue on. But again, we'll just have a little bit of a break. I just don't want to make this video too long, but trust me, all the way into like the end of January, we'll have this pattern continuing to happen. So again, we're not going to be focusing on the snow right here, guys. We're going to be focusing on the western United States. Again, we're going to be seeing up to 76 inches of snowfall, guys. That is definitely a ton of snowfall, up to around 6 feet of snow out here into northern Washington. We can even see a foot of snowfall for Seattle. I am not kidding you guys. Up to a foot for Seattle, 8 to 11 inches. We can even see half a foot for Portland. We're going to be seeing up to 3 to 4 feet throughout north central California, guys. It's very rare to see Seattle and Portland get this amount of snowfall. Like up to half a foot of snowfall for Portland. It's crazy. They can be seeing up to 6 to 7 inches in the system, most likely, or these systems. Again, it's still going to get awfully close to the coast, so definitely going to be something really major. Going to be seeing up to around 2 feet of snowfall throughout areas near Lake Tahoe, Yosemite. Going to be seeing over less than just a foot of snow. Going to be seeing, again, the most amount of snow right here Let me actually change colors to yellow. I think yellow will be the best color for this. Again, we're seeing this snow right here. This is going to be the worst of the snow right here. Just going to continue to see this pattern. This pattern change to bring a ton of snow also for Vancouver. Going to be seeing up to a foot of snowfall, likely for Boise, up to 7 to a foot of snowfall, around a foot of snowfall for Yellowstone National Park, and a really good amount of snowfall throughout western Colorado. We'll be seeing most likely 6 inches to a foot of snow. Salt Lake City up to half a foot of snowfall. Logan, Utah, around a foot of snowfall as well. So again, this is definitely going to be very widespread, all this within the next a week or two. And then we can even have a major snowstorm again to the Midwest from these. But I'm just going to wait for this to get a little closer, because this is going to be one snowstorm in specific. But these are going to just be multiple snowstorms and rainstorms and all that. And again, she's going to be seeing a good amount of snowfall. We can be seeing a rare amount of snowfall in Seattle and Portland, even Eugene. So yeah, definitely something really crazy. And then we're also going to be worrying about the rain totals as well. Going to be seeing a ton of flooding in these areas. Again, this happens a lot of the winters. We have a ton of rain and snow in these same areas. We're going to be seeing San Francisco is actually going to really kind of just be on the outskirts of this, only around an inch or two, which an inch or two is actually still a good amount of rain. And then for at the border of Oregon and California, we can be seeing up to 11 inches, again, close to a foot of rain out here, guys. That is completely crazy, mostly from 10 to 12 inches of rain right on the border out here in the cliffs of the western coast. Oh, sorry, guys, I was burping. Again, we're seeing up to 3 inches near Lake Tahoe. Areas near Seattle, going to be seeing another 3 to 5 inches of rainfall. We're going to be seeing a good amount of snowfall throughout the Sierra Mountains out here into Oregon. And Washington, we'll be seeing up to 5.5 to 7 inches of rain. So again, this is definitely a lot of rain. Going to bring in some up to 2.5 inches to 3 inches for Yellowstone National Park. And then even up to 3 to 3.5 inches for Idaho, which is actually a good amount of rain in these areas. And then we'll be seeing a scattered less than an inch and maybe just over an inch throughout areas into the western coast, or sorry, the western, or like the southwest somewhat. But again, we're just going to be seeing a ton of rain throughout here in the western United States. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, actually, I don't think we are done. Oh, no, we are not done. We are going to be looking at really quickly the temperature anomaly, because you guys are people saying, how are we having how are we seeing this much snow for this long, and how is it going to be affecting Seattle and Portland, Maine so much? Like, how's it going to bring so much snow to areas that don't really get snow? Well, look at this. This is a major Arctic blast. Again, this is by Tuesday. We're going to be seeing up to 29 degrees below average, guys. This is going to bring in negative in single digits throughout Seattle, Portland, all the way from the much of the west coast. We'll be seeing more than 9 degrees below average. Again, going to be seeing single or negative digits out here into Montana. And this cold air is going to get a lot worse. Again, we're going to be seeing this cold air continuing to stay on by Thursday, going to be reaching up to 31 degrees below average. Going to be a major and historic Arctic blast. Continue to bring in a ton of cold air. So again, it's going to be very cold. So this snow is definitely going to stick, and it's going to be very cold throughout the eastern or for the western coast for a very long time. And then by Sunday, when this pattern kind of stopped a little bit, it is going to get a bit warmer in the western coast, and as you can tell, it will be cold for a little bit of areas, but not really as bad. Again, we're just going to be seeing this colder that's continuing to be like winter temperatures, and that's actually, since we have super duper cold temperatures out here into the Pacific Ocean, that's definitely going to get increasing amount of snowfall coming out here into the western coast. So that is definitely why we are going to be seeing the snowfall in these areas close to Seattle and close to the coast of Oregon and California. So this could be very rare. We're going to be seeing a good amount of snowfall throughout areas that sometimes don't even get snow in winter. But yeah, now let's check if the GFS fully loaded really quick. Alright guys, so it only loaded to 78 hours, but I feel like since we are seeing the snow from now on all the way to the end of January, I feel like we can just see what we have with the GFS. Again, the next 6 hours, we're going to be seeing a good amount of snow. Again, very heavy snow with its low pressure system at 996 millibars. Going to be seeing some very heavy rain as well for Portland, much of the coast for Eugene. Even Seattle, going to be seeing this snow getting awfully close. They're going to be seeing blizzard conditions throughout many areas and the higher elevations out here into the Sierras and Cascades. by later on by the next 18 hours until tomorrow, this snow is going to get a bit more widespread. We're going to be seeing some very heavy snow near Boise, Idaho. Very heavy snow throughout the Sierra Mountains again, especially going to be seeing this snow actually getting very close to Seattle. We could be seeing some snow for Seattle by Monday, so this is definitely a big threat. Even Portland will be seeing some snow by tomorrow. We can have some snow in Seattle and Portland, mostly Seattle, and then by Tuesday the snow does kind of move away from Seattle, but we'll continue to see some flurries or two. Definitely going to be seeing a good amount of snowfall throughout Oregon, Washington. Going to be seeing some scattered snow flurries out here into the Rockies. Not going to be too bad, and then all the way into this next 60 hours. So this is by even all the way to Wednesday. Going to continue to see the snow. Again, it's not going to be as bad. The rain will back off just a little bit. Going to bring this increasing chance for Portland. So looks like Wednesday will be the biggest day of the biggest chance for snow for Portland, Maine, and Seattle will be Monday. So maybe one major city could get a snow and then the other won't. Again, then we have our second major band to come by later Wednesday, and then we're quickly just gonna be looking at snowfall again. We're gonna be seeing I'm gonna quickly just go near Washington again. We could be seeing in this first system, we can be seeing up to 3 to 5 inches of snowfall near Seattle. We're going to be seeing a ton of snowfall near or actually less snow near Portland, maybe over less than 3 inches. Again, because the biggest days for Wednesday for Portland, it won't be as heavy. You're going to be seeing up to, again, 3 to 4 feet of snowfall, just under 4 feet of snowfall throughout these areas into much of Oregon. Going to be seeing a good amount of snow from near Boise. Going to be seeing a good amount of snowfall throughout these areas near Wyoming. Again, it's going to be very, very heavy snow. Again, we're definitely seeing some rare snowfall to come near Seattle and Portland, Eugene. Definitely did not think this was going to happen, but it looks like with this major cold front, which we did not know about earlier on when this pattern changed or when this snow was supposed to come, so now it changed. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye guys.